It's on true standards when assessing the threat. Number one is capacity, number two is intent. I sit down and think. When I write, I can smell the ink. I bow before the desert wall of the Sphinx. The ideas have come from God. Even I'm stunned. 1,000 bars from the real iron lungs. This never been done before in history. Poet love yet infinity.
Wilkshake fighting like habitants of Nordic seas. Eye disease followed with pop rock and heart disease. Thor's hammer in my grammar. Rhymes designed not for glamour. You're stammering. North American, African, Mexican, Anglican, Buddhist, Hebrew. Anyone's welcome in our crew. Stay true and contract and spread. This word spits blue. Vikings and faces blue. Spit by skin with loose screws. Enter the Atlantic with semantic sail through the Pacific. Keep all the predicates specific. Magnificent project, prolific hieroglyphics. Impact horrific, stereotyping scientific glitches.
Okay, we're gonna do Tell the Bars, everybody. Tell the Bars. We're here. Make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, like this video, share this video with your friends, only if they love hip-hop. If they don't love hip-hop, I want them to die. No, I'm just joking. That's not true.
Oh,
I don't really want that.
You don't
just a
want
joke.
That. Yeah,
no, you don't want that. So, but really, you know. Anyway, I'm just joking. We are here. We're listening to hip-hop. Yeah, you know, I mean, this is hip-hop. It's only hip-hop. If you send it to a friend who doesn't like hip-hop and they come and trash the show, I'm going to be very disappointed with you. You know, I just don't want any bad trolls. Like, Clarissa's a good troll. It's actually really fun to have good trolls. Like, me and Paulina back in the day when we were doing our podcast about poetry and shit, we used to have this one, like, he was like a 15-year-old kid from Chicago, and he'd call the show and do the craziest shit, like, you'd ever seen. Like, he'd say the word, not gross, just funny. The kid was fucking hilarious, but he was a troll. Like, he was trying to troll us, but we had kind of like adopted him as our like little baby troll. It was great. But I wonder where Clarissa is, dude. Joe, I'd love for you to meet Clarissa. She is is one of a kind. She was British, I do believe.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you said you're talking about a kid right now, and it just made me think of your local narrator. How old do you think he would be right now?
He'd probably be about 17.
About 17, huh?
Yeah, he first came around when he was 13 and laced us with the best hip hop I've ever heard.
Oh my god,
that was in the early days of my YouTube channel. That was probably 6-7 years ago. So he's actually
that's what gave us hope.
19.
That's what gave us hope for the future.
He's actually probably 18 or 19 now, man. He's probably a grown man, for God's sake. He's your local narrator. I wonder if he'll ever come back. That would be dope. But my channel got deleted. So how do you find it? You know, it's impossible. This is from Presto. Presto is hosting us on his channel. If you're watching on his channel, Presto's Underground, make sure to subscribe and send him some money in the email or something. Just make him rich. And then also, we are also streaming on our channel. So go over to our channel, Temple of Bars. Temple of Bars is our channel. And this is Scaramanga, who Joe was talking about last week. I never heard Scaramanga. Actually, Joe sent me a Scaramanga track yesterday. And I clicked on it while I was working today, like I said I was going to. Then I looked at it. I'm like, oh, shit, this is Scaramanga. I better turn this off because I wanted my first time hearing Scaramanga to be on the podcast. Gotcha. So this is my first time hearing Scaramanga. This is called Death Letter.
Mine too.
Let's do it.
Enjoy.
Death Letter. Produced by Godfather Don. And this is MF Doom inspired.
For beat technician, concrete position, occupation or job, rob your ambition. Blind, inclined with the will.
Sounds like you, Joe.
Skill, I employ the
no,
black dog on board. The boy turned boss, then death architect. Swinging MCs, mic cord on the neck. Strangle, tangle with the chancellor. Microphone tarantula. Sick to the core with the cancer. Condistogen, break down my study, all my discipline. 2-part atomic, 2-part nitroglycerin. Too raw for listening. Like you like the skill and the proper conditioning. For the sport, no athletic support. The king of the muscle only makes you weaker when we tussle. Known to blow the speaker, then a hustle. Back to the lab, poetry I stab. Scaramanga, you know you're writing exact.
Talk, tack, react, a black bag, push your shit back. Knowledge, street nozzles pointed at your nostrils. We hostilize, drop a wise glide ride.
It's the death letter, competition or competitor. Get better with the literature. Prepare for the raw metaphor. We consider off where the soft rapper versus of a rap gun clapper.
treacherous hole, 11 tons blow like terrorist foes. Your regiment, yo, you never live elephant. Mom, benevolence. When God's jealous, crushed like elephants, so elegant with eloquence. Yeah, for president, sheiks, intense, nomadic. For automatics, or Greek faggots with gems, Timbs, and Averex. Black text in 10 seconds. Verbal murder weapon had a block red, the spots dead. Lock red with the tarantula, scaramanga, proletariat, apocalypse like Helios, chariot, war game against the Sagittarius. 700 generals, various strategies of combat. Drop a bomb at will, skill genetically gifted like Farrakhan. Attack with the cunning of a boa, open like Noah, grower, a divine seed. A life trees are lifted, different instances of self-gain enlightenment. Therefore, infinite in the millennia. Promoters recognize from North Dakota to British Guinea, a collinear meaning parallel. I accelerate on tapes and release dates. Cheap snakes, I beat fakes in 3 takes. The C's page, grass under my feet breaks. Running when we see Jakes, gunning till we escape. In the 9-8, I activate with the ill rhymes I make. Now you know, son.
Damn, he
now
just
you
says.
know. Now you know.
There was 2 guys though, wasn't there? Or was that just all Scaramanga?
All Scaramanga.
No shit, eh?
Kind of
1998. Isn't that a Snoop Dogg beat or a Snoop Dogg sample or something?
Nah, Dre used it like at Chronic 2001, but that was.
Where's it? So this is the original. So this is what he sampled it from?
No, that's not what it is. It's you know, samples. You know, they go
but that
back
sample's
to,
legal to use.
Well, if they got cleared.
Yeah,
well, listen. If it's not a direct sample, if you have a producer that plays
that could have been
like
remade.
a certain amount of the melody, then it's legal to use.
That's
you know what I mean?
Right. So if you change the melody enough, you can get away with it.
If it's not a direct sample, if you play a couple of bars of the melody, then you're good. You know what I mean? Like
right on. That's sampling. Scaramanga, Death Letter. No, dude. I mean, presto, right up my fucking alley. And this, I like Joe, as you co-host more podcasts with us over the next months and years and however long, as long as we live, essentially, you're gonna notice themes that start presenting themselves throughout the weeks. And Presto is a big. He controls that theme quite a bit. Forces, who we're getting into tonight, is another person who controls that flow quite a bit. We are all of us that host the podcast, along with Presto, our sponsor. You know what? This episode is sponsored by Presto's Underground. Everybody, go to Presto's Underground and subscribe and like every video. He's got tons of videos. He has a whole bunch of like interview clips of like lots of Wu-Tang and East Coast rappers and lots of everything. And
not to mention, he's just an all-around good dude.
Just a good guy. I know him. His wife used to produce the show. They're
the dynamic
honestly,
duo.
I love them. They'll be friends for the rest of my life.
That's what's up.
Scaramanga, Death Letter. I'm going to go ahead and give that an 8.9. Loved it. Yeah, 8.9.
Okay. I'm going 9.0.
Ooh, 9.0.
9.0 for that
Damn.
one.
Well, what did you like? What is making you push it to that direction?
The intricacies of the flow pattern. And that's specifically what did it for me, was these intricacies of the flow pattern.
Yeah, it changed, or was it consistent the entire way?
There was two MCs. There was a the second verse rhyme pattern was different than the first, but that second verse, to be able to maintain that intricate of a rhyme pattern at the pace he kept it at the whole time.
Yeah, legendary.
That's what pushed it for me.
Wow.
I'm also going to give it a 9. And Wilk, you already know, man. I already said that I love Scaramanga.
Yeah, you're a big.
You know
fan.
what I mean? That dude he's a sick MC. I don't think that he ever really even got put on. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm mad at myself. That came out in '98, and I never didn't know. I'm mad. That's like.
Is he still going?
I'm like
no,
a little
he's
bit.
not.
Like a little bit, you know.
But yeah, I wish that you would have played the other one. You know what I mean? The one that I sent you.
Oh, the one. Yeah. Oh, I didn't. Oh, right. Yeah, this is the first one you sent. Well,
no, this is Presto. This is Presto.
No, this is Presto.
Oh,
this is Presto, Joe.
Okay.
This is Presto.
Right. Presto
we got,
still picked a great song.
Scaramanga tracks?
We may.
The one I got from you, Joe, was Naughty by Nature. I got a lot of.
Oh yeah, definitely rock that.
Okay, we definitely will.
We can play the other Scaramanga next week.
Yeah, exactly. We'll play it next week. That could be your request for next week. So let's listen to some demos.
Used correctly, G can make any part of the body as hard as steel.
I'm no thug, I never sold drugs. I spit verses in cold blood. I'm fighting his Tiger Woods girl, smacking him with the golf club. I'm back again in a gold rush. My bars are bullying. I'm picking on nerd rappers. Really, my bars are bullying.
Everybody who's watching,
get a gun.
Please
and
vote.
if I'm a gangster rapper, can I write it off in taxes if I invest in one? I harness the power of the brain that's been never done. And never mind the 6/10 I'm seeing is my 7th one. I'm so dangerous, the feds track me, sending the verse in. I'm strong enough to run on the spot and make the earth spin. You wanna say I've got a small penis like you've been sick? Then your girl's like Royce the 5'9" on Slim Dick. It's the one-man slaughterhouse, entering this torture bout. The rawest out, what you talk about, I'm a horseman now. So battle then set it and get at me. You harness the negative energy and snatch your mic telekinetically. I'm too bright for solar flares, too chill for the coldest air. Strong as 10 polar bears and dangerous as a bowler scares. Frosted soul, no one ill's gone gold. Fuck rock and roll, hip hop is cold. Now the corporate stronghold has stopped us poles. You want war or will win, cause even the most still win. My skill brings is hot enough to melt Lil Kim Silicon. And now you're probably mad cause I've dropped in the trash more rhymes jotted in pads than your discography has. I'm the man with the mic too, I fight crews and punch you so fucking hard to knock out the guy who's standing behind you.
I love
I'm
that
like an
line.
ancient sorcerer, I appear to speak fire. It's like you suffered a blowout, how you should retire. I get ill when I pen shit, a sickness so offensive. There's no natural defenses in human beings against it. No sucker is testing me like it's transmitted sexually. I start so many fights, the UFC want me as referee. I'm so fat I auditioned for the Hurley role and got the part. These suckers call my album a flop, how it's off the chart. I was put on this miserable earth to rap raw. How many bars you got? How long is the beat tracked for? On the mic I never tire, I'm just out to terrorise you. Fuck other rappers, I stare at fire and get inspired. Away from the microphone I'm humble and shit, but behind the fucker I'm like, let's rumble you bitch. I'm a junkie, I lay jabs of dope shit and stay mad. It ain't bad, you straight bags like Lloyd Banks and Gay Man. I burn up where you're keeping your bars, I'll break your jaw so you can't speak them. Then after snap your CD in half. Put your dreams of being MCs in the past. Wipe your MP3s from your hard disk and short your PC with a spark. I'm a sadist writing lyrics on the back of my hate mail. I'm sick of the straggling Billy Irwin with his stingray tail. I stepped up like who's battling and no one threw the hat in. This dude rapping's the biggest thing from Oz since Hugh Jackman. It's the hip hop historians metaphor emporium. With so much heat I should open my own crematorium. I don't give a fuck about rappers like I roll with Shook, and I'm taking a swipe like receiving stolen goods.
What's the small dick Eminem Royce the 5'9" bar about? I've always wondered that. I don't know anything about
idea.
Eminem. I don't know what it's about.
What you're talking about. But if I may interject in here real quick, Will, and I need to just get this off my chest. I have two major pet peeves when it comes to rappers. The first one is rappers that rap over their lyrics at a show. I hate it. When I perform at a show, my lead vocal is taken out. Right. And I rap the main vocal. Any dubs or fills that are put in, they're in there.
Yeah, I don't
you know
like
what I mean?
either.
But my lead vocal is taken out. Okay, and my show set is always it's not
all
like
the ad libs are in there.
Right. But it's not like you're listening to the song as it is on the album. You know what I mean? And my show sets the songs are always different than how you hear them on the album, because I like to give a little bit of variety when people listen to me when I perform live. The second pet peeve that I have is when rappers rap more than what they got more than a mouthful. You know what I mean? And have to they have to splice
almost run
in
out
their
of
vocals.
gas.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh,
and
I
they have
see.
to splice
Clip in.
Right. And he did that like through every single bar.
All clip-ins, eh?
Yeah, they're all like spliced in, all clipped in or whatever. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I think that a rapper should rap more than what he's capable of doing. You know what I mean? Like spit, at your pace.
I always try and do minimum
lane.
16. Like minimum 16 is what I try and do. If I'm doing a 32 bar verse, I'm not gonna lie, I have put two 16s together. But my goal was always get a 16 out in one take. You know?
Well, it's not that. It's like when you get to the point where you out of and you got to splice the vocal in. You know what I mean?
Oh, I see.
It's
I see.
You're like if you can't do it like in a single
Finish the
breath.
bar. Oh, naturally, you mean?
Right. You know, like what would it? You know, like if you can't naturally aspirate while you're spitting, then don't do that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because then when you go to perform the song live, you have to do it to the main vocal. Because when you run out of breath, you're going to need that vocal as a crutch to back you up.
To back you up, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you know, I can spit the fast stuff like Eminem, and you know, Twista, any of those rappers that can do that kind of, I can do it too. Okay?
You
but
sure can.
People don't want to hear me do it all the time. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I never spit to the point where I have to splice any vocals in. Okay. And that's the reason why I don't smoke, because I can fill my lungs up and I can go. You know what I mean?
I think though, like that speaks to the art of performance too, though. Like you have to know, you have to know if this is a song that you're gonna perform on stage. You also, I think you got to write it in a way where you're going to be able to maintain maintain.
But that song was an internet song. Like He's the Guy I Met from Step House. That was never meant to be performed live, right? So that was just
don't get it twisted. I love the song.
I know.
I love the song. Yeah. His delivery was on point. The lyrics were on point.
Insane.
All of that.
He's
stuff.
insane.
But
I didn't realize that it was
spices.
that clip though. Yeah, I didn't realize that. I didn't notice that. But I'd always try. You know, just as an MC, you know, I always try and. When I'm recording and I have like a 32 bar verse written, the goal is just spit it all in one. That's the goal. Oh, yeah. You know, when I was fresh to it and it was hard, and it just take me fucking 4 hours to get one verse down. I'm like, fuck this shit. Every time I'm doing it now, I'm losing less energy and less energy and less energy. Let's take 2 good takes and squish them together. Guilty as charged. I've done that before. But you know, multiple bars. You know. Yeah, no, that's not good. Presto Scaramanga, Death Letter, 100%. That is on the playlist. Let's
great
get
song.
In
Scaramanga's a
the
great
next
artist.
One. Yeah, Scaramanga.
And all of his are complex like that.
Yeah,
all of
complex as hell. Let's listen to a little Irish tune, lads.
The old new clan. So proudly we all stand, a severed hand got tossed up on the land, on the coast of southern Ireland. The old new clan. So proudly we all stand, a severed hand got tossed up on the land, on the coast of southern Ireland.
Oh, we're done already, damn it!